Hi guys, I'm back. Today I'm going to read Isaiah 51 to 55, Psalm 19, and Proverbs 20. Let's get started. The Lord says, "Listen to me, you who want to do what is right. Pay attention, you who live. Consider the rock you will cut out. Think about the rock pit you will dug from. Consider Abraham. He is the father of your people. Think about Sarah. She is your mother. When I chose Abraham, he did not have any children, but I blessed him and gave him many of them. You can be sure that I will convert Zion's people. I will look with love and concern on all their destroyed buildings. I will make their deserts like Eden. I will make their dry and empty land like the garden of the Lord. Joy and gladness will be there. People will sing and give thanks to me. Listen to me, my people. Pay attention, my nation. My instruction will go out to the nations. I make everything right. That will be a guiding light for them. The time for me to set you free is near. I will soon save you. My powerful arm will make everything right among the nations. The islands will put their hope in me. They will wait for my powerful arm to act. Look up toward the heavens. Then look at the earth. The heavens will vanish like smoke. The earth will wear out like clothes. Those who live there will die like flies. But I will save you forever. My saving power will never end. Listen to me, you who know what's right. Pay attention, you who have taken my instruction to your heart. Do not be afraid of what mere human beings make fun of you. Do not be terrified when they laugh at you. They will be like clothes that moths have eaten up. They will be like wool that worms have chewed up. But my saving power will last forever. I will save you for all time to come. Wake up, wake up. Dress yourself with strength as if it were your clothes. Wake up, just as you did in the past. Wake up, as you did longer. Didn't you cut Rahab to pieces? Didn't you stab that sea monster to death? Didn't you dry up the Red Sea? Didn't you dry up those deep waters? You made a road from the bottom of that sea. Then those who were set free went oppressed. Those the Lord has saved will return to their land. They'll sing as they enter the city of Zion. Joy that lasts forever will be like beautiful crowns on their heads. They'll be filled with gladness and joy. Sorrow and sighing will be gone. The Lord says to his people, I comfort you because of who I am. Why are you afraid of me, human beings? They are like grass that dries up. How can you forget me? I made you. I stretch out the heavens. I laid the foundations of the earth. Why are you terrified every day? Is it because those who are angry with you question you? Is it because they are trying to destroy you? Their anger can't harm you anymore. You prisoners who are so afraid will soon be set free. You will not die in your prison cells. You will not go without food. I am the Lord your God. I stir up the ocean and make its waves roar. My name is the Lord who rules over all. I put my words in your mouth. I kept you safe in the palm of my hand. I set the heavens in place. I laid the foundations of the earth. I say to Zion, you are my people. Wake up, Jerusalem. Wake up. Get up. The Lord has handed you the cup of his great anger, and you have drunk from it. That cup makes people unsteady on their feet, and you have drank from it to the very last drop. Among all the children who were born to you, there was none to guide you. Among all the children you brought up, there was none to lead you by the hand. Nothing but trouble has come to you. You have been wiped out and destroyed, and you have suffered hunger and war. No one feels sorry for you. No one can comfort you. Your children have fainted. They lie helpless at every street corner. They are like antelopes that have been caught in a net. They have felt the full force of the Lord's great anger. Jerusalem, your God had to warn them strongly. So listen to me, you suffering people of Jerusalem. You have been made drunk, but not by drinking wine. Your Lord and King speaks. He is your God. He stands up for his people. He says, I have taken from you the cup of my great anger. I made you unsteady on your feet. Then you'll never drink from that cup again. Instead, I will give it to those who made you suffer. They said to you, fall down flat on the ground. Then we can walk all over. And that is exactly what you did. You made your back like a street to be walked on. Chapter 52. Wake up, Zion. Wake up. Dress yourself with strength as if it were your clothes. Holy city of Jerusalem. Put on your clothes of glory. Those who have been circumcised will never enter you again. Neither will those who are unclean. Get up, Jews, take of your dust, and take the place of your son. Captured people's Zion. Remove the chains from your neck. The Lord says, when you were sold as a slave, no one paid anything for you. Now no one will pay any money to set you free. The Lord of King continues. Long ago, my people went down to Egypt. They lived there for a while. Later, Assyria crushed them without any reason. Now look at what has happened to them, and this is good. Once again, my people have been taken away, and no one paid anything for them. Those who rule over them brag about it, and this is good. All day long without stopping, you just speak evil things against my name. So the day when my people will know the meaning of my name. They will know what kind of God I am. They will know that I told them ahead of them. They will return to their land. They will know that it was I. What a beautiful sight it is to see messengers coming with good news. How beautiful to see them coming down from the mountain with the message about peace. How wonderful it is when they bring the good news that we are saved. How wonderful when they say to God, your God rules. Listen, those who guard you are shouting out the message. With their own eyes, they see the Lord returning to Zion. So they shout for joy, bursting into songs of joy together. You broken down buildings in Jerusalem. The Lord has comforted his people. He has set Jerusalem free. The Lord will use the power of his holy arm to save his people. All the nations will see and do it. Everyone from one end of the earth to the other will see it. You who carry the objects that belong to the Lord's temple, leave Babel. Leave it. Get out of here. Don't touch anything that isn't pure and clean. Come out of Babel and be pure. But this time you won't have to leave in a hurry. You won't have to rush away. The Lord will go ahead of you and lead you. The God of Israel will follow behind you and guide you. The Lord says, my servant will act wisely and accomplish his task. He will be highly honored. He will be greatly respected. Many people were shocked when they saw him. He was so scarred that he no longer looked like a person. His body was so twisted that he did not look like a human being. But many nations will be surprised when they see what he has done. Kings will be so amazed that they will not be able to say anything. They will understand things they were never told. They will know the meaning of things they never heard. Who has believed what we've been saying? Who has seen the Lord saying in power? His servant grew up like a tender young plant. He grew up like a fruit coming out of dry ground. He didn't have any beauty or majesty that made us notice him. There wasn't anything special about the way he looked that drew us to him. People looked down on him. They didn't accept him. He knew all about pain and suffering. He was like someone people turned their faces away from. We looked down on him. We didn't have any respect for him. He suffered the thing we should have suffered. But he took on himself the pain that should have been ours. But he thought God was punishing him. We thought God was punishing him and making him suffer. But the servant was pierced because he had sinned. He was crushed because we had done what was evil. He was punished to make us whole again. His wounds have healed us. All of us are like sheep. We have wandered away from God. All of us have turned to our own way. And the Lord has placed on his servant the sins of all of us. He was treated badly and made to suffer. But he didn't open his mouth. He was led away like a lamb to be killed. Sheep are silent while their wool was being cut. In the same way, he didn't open his mouth. He was arrested and sentenced to death. Then he was taken away. He was cut off from this life. He was punished for the sins of my people. Who among those who were living at that time tried to stop what was happening? He was given a grave with those who were evil. But his body was buried in the tomb of a rich man. My thoughts are not like your thoughts, and your ways are not like my ways. And as says the Lord, the heavens are higher than the earth, and my ways are higher than your ways. My thoughts are higher than your thoughts. The rain and the snow come down from the sky. They do not return to it without watering the earth. They make plants come up and grow. The plants produce seeds for farmers. They also produce food for people to eat. The words I speak are like that. They will not return to me without producing results. They will accomplish what I want them to do. They will do exactly what I sent them to do. My people, will you go out of Babylon with joy? You will be led out of it in peace. The mountains and hills will burst into song as you go, and all the trees in the fields will clap their hands. Juniper trees will grow where there used to be bushes that had thorns on them, and myrtle trees will grow where there used to be thorns. That will bring me a great fame. It will be a lasting reminder of what I can do. I'll stand forever. The Lord says, do what is fair and right. I'll soon come and save you. Soon everyone will know that what I do is right. Blessed is the person who does what I want them to. They are faithful in keeping the Sabbath day. Proverbs 20. Wine causes you to make fun of others, and beer causes you to start fights. The king's anger brings terror like a lion's roar. Anyone who makes him angry may lose their life. Avoiding a fight brings honor to a person, but every foolish person is quick to argue. Anyone who refuses to work doesn't plant the right seed. When they look for a crop at harvest time, they don't find it. The purposes of a person's heart are like deep water, but the one who has understanding brings them out. Many claim to have love that never fails, but who can find a faithful person? Those who do right live without blame. Blessed are their children after them. The king sits on his throne to judge. He gets rid of all evil when he sees it. No one can say, I have kept my heart pure. I'm clean, and I haven't sinned. The Lord hates two things. He hates weights that weigh things heavier or lighter than they really are. He also hates measures that measure things larger or smaller than they really are. Even small children are known by their actions. So is their conduct really pure and right? The Lord has made two things. He has made ears that hear. He has also made eyes that see. Don't love sleep, or you will become poor. Stay awake, and you will have more food than you need. It's no good, says a buyer. Then off they go and brag about what they bought. There's gold, and there are plenty of rubies, but lips that speak knowledge are a priceless jewel. Take the coat of one who puts up money for what a stranger owes. Hold it until you get paid back if it is done for an outsider. Food gained by cheating tastes sweet, but you'll end up with a mouthful of gravel. Plans are made by asking for guidance, so if you get good good advice. A person who talks about others tells secrets, so avoid anyone who talks too much. If anyone asks for bad things to happen to their father or mother, that person's lamp will be blown out in total darkness. Property that you claim too soon will not be blessed in the end. Don't say, I'll get even with you for the wrong you did to me. Wait for the Lord, and he will make things right for you. The Lord hates ways that weigh things heavier or lighter than they really are. Skills that are not honest don't please him. The Lord directs a person's steps, so how can anyone understand their own way? The person is trapped if they make a hearty promise to God and only later thinks about what they say. A wise king gets rid of evil people. He runs the threshing wheel over them. The spirit of a person is the lamp of the Lord. It lights up what is deep down inside them. Love and truth keep a king safe. Faithful love makes his throne secure. Young men are proud of their strength. Gray hair brings honor to old men. Blows and wounds scrub evil away, and beatings make you pure deep down inside. In the Lord's hand, the king's heart is like a stream of water. The Lord directs it toward all those who please him. A person might think their own ways are right, but the Lord knows what they are thinking. Do what is right and fair. The Lord accepts that more than sacrifices. The proud eyes and hearts of selfish people are like a field not plowed. Those things produce nothing good. The plans of people who work hard succeed. You can be just as sure that those in a hurry will become poor. A fortune made by people who tell lies amounts to nothing and leads to death. The harmful things that evil people do will drag them away. They refuse to do what is right. The path of those who are guilty is crooked, but the conduct of those who are not guilty is honest. It is better to live on a corner of the earth than to share house with a nagging wife. Simple people long to do evil. They don't show their neighbors any mercy. When you punish someone who makes fun of others, childish people get wise. By paying attention to wisdom, the childish get knowledge. The blameless one knows their sins, and he destroys them. Whoever refuses to listen to the cries of people will always cry and not be answered. A secret gift calms down. A hidden favor softens great anger. When you do what is fair, you make godly people fly, but you terrify those who do what is evil. Whoever leaves the path of understanding ends up with those who are. Anyone who loves pleasure will become poor. Anyone who loves wine and olive oil will never be rich. Evil people become dependent for setting godly people free. Those who aren't faithful are dependent for honest people. It is better to live in a desert than to live with a nagging wife who loves to argue. Wise people store up the best food in all the world, but foolish people eat up everything they have. Psalm 19. Let the heavens tell about the glory of God. The skies show that His hands created them. Day after day they speak about it. Night after night they make it known. But they don't speak or use words. No sound is heard from them. Yet their voice goes out into the whole earth. Their words go out from one end of the world to the other. God has set up a tent in the heavens for the sun. The sun is like a groom leaving the room of his wedding night. The sun is like a great runner who takes delight in running a race. It rises at one end of the heavens, then moves across to the other end. Everything enjoys its warmth. The law of the Lord is perfect. It gives us new strength. The laws of the Lord can be trusted. They make young people wise. The rules of the Lord are right. They give joy to our hearts. The commands of the Lord shine brightly. They give light to our minds. The Lord that brings respect, but the Lord is pure. It lasts forever. The commands the Lord gives are true. All of them are completely right. They are more priceless than gold. They have greater value than huge amounts of pure gold. They are sweeter than honey that is taken from the honeycomb. Your servant is warned by them. When people obey them, they are greatly rewarded. But who can know their own mistakes? Forgive my hidden faults. Also keep me from the sins I want to commit. May they not be my master. Then I will be without blame. I will not be guilty of any great sin against your law. Lord, may these words of my mouth please you, and may these thoughts of my heart please you also. You are my rock and my redeemer. Now that's done, I shall now do the Lord's Prayer. Please bow your heads. Our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us today our daily bread. Forgive us our debts as you also forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from the evil one. For yours is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. Amen. See you tomorrow. Bye. Hi guys, I missed 2 pages when reading Isaiah, so I'll just read them again. He was killed even though he hadn't harmed anyone, and he had never lied to anyone. The Lord says, it was my plan to crush him and cause him to suffer. I made his life an offering to pay for sin. He will see all his children after him. In fact, he will continue to live. My plan will be brought about through him. After he has suffered, he will see the light of life, and he will be satisfied. My godly servant will make many people godly because of what he will accomplish. He will be punished for their sins, so I will give him a place of honor among those who are great. He will be rewarded just like others who win the battle. That's because he was willing to give his life as a sacrifice. He was counted among those who had committed crimes. He took the sins of many people on himself, and he gave his life for those who had done what is wrong. Jerusalem, sing. You are now like a woman who never had a child. Burst and strong. Shout for joy. You who have never had labor pains, you are now alone. But you have more children than a woman who still has a husband, says God. Make a large area for your tent. Spread out its curtains. Go ahead and make your tent wider. Make its roof longer. Drive the stakes down deeper. It will spread out to the right and the left. Your children after you will drive out the nations that are now living in the yellow land. They will make their homes in the deserted cities of those nations. Do not be afraid. You will not be put to shame anymore. Do not be afraid of being suffered. People will no longer make fun of you. You will forget the time when you suffered as slaves in Egypt. You will no longer remember the shame of being a widow in Babylon. I am now your husband. My name is the Lord who rules over all. I am the Holy One of Israel. I have set you free. I am the God of the whole earth. You are like a wife who was deserted, and her heart was broken. You are like a wife who married young, and her husband sent her away. But now I am calling you to come back, says your God. For a brief moment I left you, but because I love you so much, I will bring you back. For a moment I turned my face away from you. I was very angry with you, but I will show you my loving concern. My faithful love will continue forever, says the Lord. He's the one who set you free. During Noah's time, I made a promise. I said I would never cover the earth with water again. In the same way, I have promised not to be angry with you. I will never punish you again. The mountains might shake, the hills might be removed, but my faithful love for you will never be shaken, and my covenant, that promises peace to you, will never be removed, says the Lord. Who shows you his love and concern. Suffering soon. You have been beaten by storms. You have not been comforted. I will rebuild you with turquoise stone. I will rebuild your foundations with lapis lazuli. I will line the top of your city with rubies. I will make your gates out of gleaming jewels, and I will make all your walls out of precious stones. I will teach all your children, and they will enjoy great peace. When you do what is right, you will be made secure. Your leaders will not be mean to you. You will not have anything to be afraid of. You will not be terrified anymore. Terror will not come near you. People might attack you, but I will not be the cause of it. Those who attack will give themselves up to you. I created blacksmiths. They fan the coals into flames of fire. They make weapons that are fit for their work. I also created those who destroy others, but no weapon used against you will succeed. People might bring charges against you, but you will prove that they are wrong. Those are the things I do for my servants. I make everything right, announces Chapter 55. Come, all you who are thirsty, come and drink the water I offer to you. You who do not have any money, come. Buy and eat the grain I give you. Come and buy wine and milk. You will not have to pay anything for it. Why spend money on what is food? Why work for what does not satisfy you? Listen carefully to me. Then you will eat what is good. You will enjoy the richest food there is. Listen and come to me. Pay attention to me. Then you will live. I will make a covenant with you that lasts forever. I will give you my faithful love. I promised it to David. I made him a witness to the nations. He became a ruler and commander over them. You too will send the nations you do not know. Even though you do not know them, they will come running to you. That is what I will do. I am the Lord your God. I am the Holy One of Israel. I have honored you. Turn to the Lord before it's too late. Call out to him while he's still ready. Tell him. Let those who are evil stop doing evil things, and let them quit thinking evil thoughts. Let them turn to the Lord. The Lord will show them his tender love. Let them turn to our God, who is always ready to forgive.